Welcome to the Hopcast.
Thanks for coming back, everybody.
I'm Brad Chmielewski.
My name is Ken Hunnemeder.
And today we're drinking local.
Drinking local, and we've got a couple of beers that feature hibiscus in them as well. So 2 local beers involving hibiscus.
Right. Not a local ingredient. But...
No, but that's okay. Locally used. So today we're going to feature some Huitzi from 5 Rabbit. And then we also have a Chloe from 18th Street Brewery.
Yep.
That is actually brewed over here at Pipeworks.
Right. Because I don't know if their brewery at the time was open or they're still in the works getting it going, right?
Right. So they're down in Gary, Indiana. So we have a golden ale is the Huitzi, and then it has hibiscus, ginger, chamomile, and honey. And then the 18th Street is a Saison that has the hibiscus and what else? Blood orange, that's right.
Kind of interesting beer for one of their first beers to come out.
Just going straight out of the gate.
Yeah. Go crazy and weird.
Yeah. So which one do you like to start with?
Let's start with the 18th Street.
All right.
It's a little lower alcohol. We'll work our way up.
Sounds good. Here comes Chloe.
We got a good amount of carbonation on that. Kind of dissipated pretty quickly.
Yeah, it did. Kind of a cloudy beer with an orangish color to it. Well, maybe a little lighter than that after I take my glasses off.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah, a little paler. It's not like
a deep yellow
or anything. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, a little murky.
Yeah,
a lot of yeast character on the nose.
Yeast, a little tart.
Slightly fruity.
Smells pretty good. See if it tastes good.
Cheers. Yeah, I think it's like this is a yeast-driven beer for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's blood orange and there's hibiscus in here, but they're kind of playing or sitting in the back seat there and letting that Saison yeast really like put out all of the phenolics and esters that it has to offer.
Yeah, the other ingredients are just kind of a second thought almost. Like they're there and you maybe will pick them up maybe after a couple more sips, but
yeah.
And yeah, that carbonation really fills your mouth too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can tell that there's fruit added to it. I probably wouldn't be able to tell you what fruit it was, but certainly laying in the background there, but good beer.
Yeah. Have you had, I think this might be their second or third beer. Have you had anything else from them?
No, this is my first one.
Yeah, me too. Interesting. And I'm sure they went to Gary, Indiana because it's cheaper to start a brewery there.
Probably. It's probably one of the cheaper around.
And then
see what kind of foot traffic they get in as far as visitation goes at the brewery there.
Right, and they'll have to do a Michael Jackson beer.
Right.
But interesting. I wonder if Pipeworks is like just it's brewed and bottled by them, so they must be putting it out too and getting it in the stores for them right now.
Under their kind of distribution, it's possible. Yeah. It's possible. Where'd you pick this up?
At the Armanetti's liquor store at Chicago and Ashland there.
Okay.
Brand in Ashland. They usually have all the Pipeworks beers, like taking up almost the entire shelf.
Yeah, so they must be kind of have like a working relationship, some sort going on there.
Right, because I wouldn't know if another brewery from out of state could self-distribute in Illinois the same way.
I'm not sure. Yeah. So that must be it. I mean, because it says right on the packaging, brewed and bottled at Pipeworks. I mean, I'm sure they've got their brewers from 18th Street coming up to actually brew and all that.
Yeah. Helps to have friends.
Yep. Yes, it does. But yeah, nice offering. It's good to see new brewery popping up that's making some good beer.
So. Yeah. So keep an eye out for them.
Cheers.
Well, I'm pretty interested in the 5 Rabbit. Is it Huitzi?
I think it's Huitzi.
So interested in that. They've been doing great stuff, and yeah,
Yeah, they've moved into their new space there down in Bedford Park, and are pumping some really great beers out of that facility. I know they had some issues when they were contracting, and those seem to have been totally knocked out. So
that's good. I think this is their latest beer that they put out, right? The last one was the almond, the Missionaro. Or?
This one came out in the winter, actually.
Oh, so last winter, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is called their Midwinter Ale. Even though it is like kind of a lighter beer, they're calling it a winter cooler as opposed to a winter warmer. So kind of playing with some style guidelines there.
Okay, so this is the second release of it, or you think that these? I haven't seen them on the shelves until.
I'm not sure.
Week. I don't know if they have a package date.
No, they don't. So.
Well, we might find out.
We might. All right, let's crack open the Huitzi from our buddies over at 5 Rabbit.
Well, if that last beer was carbonated, this one sure is.
Yeah, had a little bit of a gush there on this one. Poured out with a great ruby tone to it.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
So certainly more of the hibiscus being utilized in the color of this beer.
Yeah, and it's definitely cleaner and clearer than the 18th Street.
Yeah, still a little bit of cloudiness to it, but yeah, a little bit more clarity than the 18th Street. It's got a lot of citrus on the nose.
Yeah, and getting a little more floral.
Some spice there too.
Yeah, it's almost tough to pull out.
That's got to be there's cinnamon in this one. But it's you can tell it's used very nicely. It's not, I mean, one of those like Christmas beers that's all spice and gross.
Not everything nice.
This is seems to be layered pretty well.
Let's give it a taste. Whoa.
Refreshing.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. I wasn't expecting that because the nose was pretty light and just calm, and then it packs a punch.
You can get kind of like a strawberry type of character coming from the hibiscus sometimes, and this is coming out a lot for me on this beer.
Yeah, fruity, sweet, little tart.
Yeah, it's nice. You've got everything. You've got fruitiness, tartness, there's a little sweetness from that honey, just a touch of spice. It's a cool beer.
What'd you say it was, a cool winter lager?
No, it's a winter cooler.
A winter cooler, okay.
Yeah, interesting take on a winter beer for them, but you know, I'm one of those people that can drink refreshing beers anytime. So.
Well, that's the point.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm one of every one of those people.
I just want a beer that refreshes. Not those beers that like make me thirsty and full.
But yeah, you could see this kind of being appropriate for winter in a weird way.
Yeah, it's midwinter, so it'd be like fall. It's kind of cooling, and you're just looking for something with a little bit of those flavors. Maybe you got some cookies around the house.
And it's got a good dose of booze in it too. I think it's like 8% So you start to feel especially when we are drinking, we drink them kind of fast to evaluate, and you start to feel the burn right away.
Yeah, I think all that like fruit and tartness kind of your palate gets used to it, and that's like sweet and alcohol.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is. I think you hit it on the head. There's so many different things going on in this beer. It's like I could see it just being able to appreciate it all the way through. You can drink a good 12 ounces of it and have a different experience on every sip.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wonder, is hibiscus a Latino flower? Because they're usually trying to theme their beers with.
Yeah, we'd have to look into that. I'm not really sure of the origins of hibiscus or anything. But if you're not familiar, it is definitely like
Sergio,
Let's ask the Mexican guy behind the camera. Yeah, I'm not sure. If you're not familiar with Five Rabbit, what they do is a lot of Latin-inspired flavors with their beers. So they're using a lot of different ingredients that are sourced from south of the border.
Yeah.
So you get some very interesting flavor characteristics coming from their beers, and this one's no exception.
Yeah, they were doing the Palitos this summer, or were they those different flavored beers? They did the guava one.
Right. They've got quite a few, so they're pumping them out and doing well over there. My good buddies John Jay and Patrick O'Neill.
Shut up!
So, cheers to you guys. You continue to make excellent beer, and we're happy to drink it for you.
Yeah, so if you see some, pick it up.
Absolutely. Thank you for watching the Hopcast.